Hi, my name is Joel, and I've seen a movie. Happy birthday, brother. Alright, brother, so you made me watch Barry Lyndon, a movie made in the year 1975. We see the life of Barry Lyndon, obviously, who goes through a time where there's a war between England and France, and Germany is allies with England and stuff like that. The movie specifically says that it doesn't really matter which war it is, because, well, that's not what it's about. It's about Barry Lyndon and what he goes through. By the time the movie comes to the intermission, and yes, this movie has an intermission, but I think it's cool. We should start doing that again. But by that time, I realized that I actually don't like the main character. I mean, there's nothing to like about him. He's a deserter, he's a crook, he's a cheater, he abandons his mother, he does something for love in the first 5 minutes, but then this love interest is never mentioned again. He sleeps with some random German girl. He says that he's gonna come back and he never comes back to her. There's really nothing to like about him. He gets himself into three different duels in the movie, and in almost each one of them I was rooting for the other guy because he's being such an asshole. But I guess maybe that was the idea, that the main character doesn't have to be lovable and that we don't have to love the main character and still enjoy a story. And I have to say, it was quite hard getting through those 3 hours. But in the end, I didn't hate it. I'm definitely not going to give you a punishment movie, but to be honest, I would never recommend it to anyone. If anyone wants to sit through it, I'm not going to stop them. I mean, it's a very interesting movie. It's almost ahead of its time, in a way, but it is kind of slow and, well, 3 hours is pretty long for a movie. But it has that intermission, which again, I really liked. Gives you some time to think about what just happened in the movie. There was one thing that bothered me a lot, and it was the music. There were some very dramatic scenes, and then they had some kind of a march band music behind it, and that just was very distracting and didn't fit the tone at all. I have to hand it to you though. You took a big risk, and I want to follow that with a big risk of my own. It goes in a completely different direction. I don't want to say I compare this to Barry Lyndon at all. Please don't think that. But it is kind of a risk. I wasn't sure if I should recommend this to you, but because you were very courageous and recommending this movie to me, I am going to do the same thing. The movie that I am talking about is Premature. Premature is a combination of American Pie and Groundhog Day. You're gonna understand what I mean by that. And it's the American Pie part that I'm worried you're not gonna like because, well, it's kind of a stupid humor, but maybe you'll enjoy it anyway. Just go ahead and watch it and let me know. Have a nice rest of the week, have a nice birthday, and I will see you next week.